Here we are, another day, and it's another walk and talk, and we're on the Coyote Rock Trail, still in the desert. Check it out, it's kind of cool. And there could even be some mountain lions around here. You guys be careful walking into caves. Because mountain lions are all over Utah. You don't see them because they don't want to be seen. Unless you do see them, and then if you do see them, you might be in trouble. Because it's a big cat. Tell me, leave a comment. Tell me where you're walking from. Where are you walking at? Does it have water? Does it have trees? Are you out in nature? We're out in nature today getting the sun. Because the sun gives you vital nutrients. It's a nice clear day. There's a few clouds. But it's a pretty nice day. Tell me what it's like in your neck of the woods. You got chemtrails, you got what's going on. Of course, that's another discussion for another time. What we're going to talk about today is the sun and how it can produce natural nutrients for your body. I think we've been completely lied to about the food. For one thing, there's all sorts of chemicals and shit in it nowadays. And you got to be really careful what you touch. And I think best to grow your own, but even then, they're spraying this shit in the air so it lands on your crops. Maybe an inside something to grow. That's what I'm going to do. It takes money and time. But it'll pay off because you get vital nutrients. You can get vital nutrients from the sun. In fact, why don't you just check it out? Do a test. See if my hair is kind of messy up, but why don't you just do a test and see if you don't feel better. Just do it like a intermittent fasting and just try to get down to 1 meal a day and see if you don't feel better when you don't eat. See if you have more energy. I know I do. And then the minute I start eating, it starts draining my energy because it's got to process all that food. So what we're after is vital life force energy, and if it has to digest all this food, it's draining your energy. But the sun naturally gives it. The environment naturally gives nutrients. All you have to do is accept it. There may be some stuff in your field that's blocking that from happening. And we could take a look if you want. You could just go to my website and schedule an appointment, and we'll get to the bottom of the stuff. Because that's what I do, is clear the field. Reconnect you, rebuild the body-mind field complex, reconnect everything, get the spiritual life flowing, and then we work on core issues. And if you've been on this planet for a little bit of time, you've got some core issues. It's just you can't live in this environment and not have some. Everybody has gone through some kind of shit. And if you want, you can list your stories. It's not necessary. We don't have to know the stories behind it all. You don't have to relive the experience. What we're using is vibrational healing. And so we're doing counter waves and code programs and geometry to remedy the situation at the core level. The root of the root of the root. We're going to get down to the bottom of what is it. And it does take some time sometimes because we've got to investigate. And if it comes back, then there's something else. So it is a process, but it's a process worth doing. Because what I've experienced, because I've been working on myself, I'm my best client. And I've been working on my family, but what we're noticing is all your abilities start coming online. And What are your abilities? Well, there's clairvoyance, that's clear seeing, clairaudience, that's clear hearing, clear knowing, I don't know what they call that, clairsentient, that's where, huh? Clear feeling, and there's clear knowing, clear cognizance, which is clear knowing. There's clear tasting, there's clear smelling, there's telepathy, there's remote viewing, soul travel, ability to command your own space. In other words, what you'll have in the very end result, if you keep going at it, is the ability to govern your own life, which is sovereignty. And that's what we're after. Well, you know, who needs a freaking government if you're just creating your own reality anyway? There is nothing out there. It's all energy. And the energy on the inside is meeting the energy on the outside. And you're the projector. You're the dreamer. You're the player in the game. You can choose which screen you're going to go to. I hope that makes sense to everybody. But that's really what's going on here. And that's really what they don't want you to know. And yeah, turn the freaking TV off. Quit watching that shit on social media, because it's all programmed now too. Yeah, listen to your subconscious. And look me up, man. Just go to my website. I'm not any more expensive than a mechanic to fix your car. You'll take your car in to get it fixed. But then people, stall on fixing them themselves, which is kind of crazy. But, hey, it is what it is. If you're sick and tired of just living the whole, going around in circles and you've noticed, the same patterns coming up all the time, like the same relationship issues, the same monetary issues, the same manifestation issues, there's some kind of program running. Anywhere you feel a lack of freedom, power, and full self-expression, there's something going on. And we can get to the bottom of it pretty easy. But it does take a little bit of work and a little bit of time. And you got to be patient, because there's so much going on in the world today that just, it takes a little bit of, it takes quite a bit of work, actually, a lot of investigation to know what is going on with each individual. So look it up. It's pathoftheheart.net. Oh, and we've got a community going where a bunch of wellness warriors are taking this on to a whole nother level. Because if you get a whole community involved, then we've got something. That community is called The Real Ones. It's on Circle. And you can find a link to that on my site, Path of the Heart. And you go to The Real Ones community. You click there. It's cheap. It's only like $7 for a free trial for a week, and then $33 a month. And you'll get a ton of valuable information about how to maintain health in all levels. We go through the 9 pillars of health, and there's coaches on there to help you, and it's really a good system. So go to the pathoftheheart.net and check it out.